Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to History Through World Numismatics. I'm your host, the Numismaniac, aka the Skipper, and my guest here today is Taffy Coins, and I know Dale will be up shortly. And today we've got an interesting bit of history that we're going to go through in different types of coins. We're going to be entering into the 1800s, 1800 through 1804. So, like I mentioned a few weeks ago, I do apologize for being off for a while, but computer and internet issues, I've resolved most of them. We'll be looking at coins that are currently available actually off of eBay. And hopefully Dale or even Taffy, if he happens to have anything to share, they're more than welcome. But we'll be taking a look at some really, really interesting coinage, as well as encouraging everybody, including those up on the panel, to do a little bit of history. Each year we'll start off in 1800 and take a look at what went on during the mintage years of those coins that we're looking at. So how are you today there, Kyle? What's new in your world?
I'm good. We've just survived 3 storms, basically. So, but all's good. So, can't complain too much anyway.
Well, that's good as long as you batten down the hatches and everything.
Yeah, everything's good, thankfully. Nobody got blown away.
Up in there. Can you still hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, I've just lost sound. I hit the wrong button. I will be back in 2 seconds as I reset this thing.
Back after this short intermission.
There we go.
Good to see you in the chat with us as well.
Ah.
Hi, Ran, so far away. Welcome to and the Numismaniacs channel. I need to say Numismatics, then that's something else.
And we got Torlos from Norway. Very cool. Yes, I'm going to miss the 17th century. I'm just moving on. Marty's nuts about digging. Welcome aboard, my friend. I can guarantee I'm not going to press gang anybody today. I'm going to just carry on and see what kind of coins we can come up with and what kind of history we can share.
No.
Well, shiver me timbers. I've got my granddaughter showed up.
I'm from the 21st century.
Yes. I have a long lifespan.
Whoa. Hello. Yes, I missed you too.
And the bud files there. So one of the things I want to reiterate is that anyone that shares their historical knowledge, whether in the live feed or in the chat, please realize that the top 3 will receive a coin. And I sure love picking out of my little bucket to see who's going to get the next coin. And we're just waiting on Dale here to see if he shows up. I understand that he's doing a reload with his computer. So what's everybody been up to today? You've gone through, I know Kyle's gone through a hurricane or several major storms over there.
Oh, that's not
We're
good.
enjoying a furnace that has broken down.
It's freezing.
And we currently are running off of fireplaces and little portable heaters over the house. It's going to be cold because the furnace is broken.
I wanted to tell you about, I found a D-Day tootie. I got it when I got my tips at work.
Hold on to it. Start collecting.
I was going to give it to you.
Oh, I've got them. You should build your own collection.
Okay, I mean, I have been. You've been giving me money coins.
See that? I've got another member of the family that are into collecting.
Keep collecting.
I see Dale's in chat. Well, Dale, whenever you're ready, you can come up. Oh, there he is.
I've just checked my UK stuff. I believe it or not, I don't have any coins between 1800 and 1804.
Hey, Skipper. Hey, Kyle. How's it going?
Hi, Dale.
There he is. There's Dale from Coin World UK. We're doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm all right. So I'll do a reboot to the computer quickly. Do you know when the sound goes all weird? And it's sort of like double sounds on it. It's like slurry. So I have to do another reset. So,
well, you know me. I have problems with tech anyway, so I experience that quite a bit.
I do that every morning. Every time I wake up, I have to do a reboot. Right, 1804. 1800, 804. Hey, everybody. We have ran so far away. Congratulations on your win with Austrian Stacker and Strudel. That's what he put into the strudel basket. And David Carlisle, Martin's Nuts About Digging. I believe TVO was here. And it's good to see everybody.
That's absolutely wonderful. They probably thought it fell off the face of the earth being so long away from here.
Yeah, it has been a while. Give me a moment. I just need to sort out my... What are we on? 1800.
1800 to 1804. So I figured it's appropriate that I wear this attire before we start changing into the more modern dress.
Colonial.
Well, of course.
It's only fitting to have a drink of the kings of the time as well. Some nice Bordeaux wine.
Do you know, I was never big on the wine, but I do like the mead.
I love the wine.
And a little bit of port, and of course the rum's good.
Rum.
Red rum.
So I've got 1754.
1754? We're on 1800.
I just checked mine now. I don't have any 1800 to 1804 coins. I have 1818 and 1826.
1890. Getting later. That's too late.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Give me
We'll start off with an 1800 here. And you gentlemen must know what this one is. I know Kyle has a good idea what it is. Look familiar?
That's a King George III. 1 penny, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Monday money.
Monday money.
Monday money. You guys want to tell? I know I've done a video on Monday money, but you guys like to share with those on board a little bit of the history about Monday money.
For what I believe, could be wrong. I'm just coming on. So Monday money is given to. It's basically the tradition is from King George I, I think it is, who started the Monday sequence. Was the servants, the crown wasn't above anybody, and they used to present how many years they've been reigning was the amount of coins they were given.
You're right, but I believe it's based on their age.
Yeah, it's the monarch's
that's
age.
the age. Sorry, and they used to wash the king or queen's feet at the same time.
Yeah, they've done away with that practice.
I can see.
Can you imagine? Excuse me, Your Majesty, do you mind getting your corns out so I can give them a wash?
Oh,
Oh man. Oh man, Kyle, man, that sets an image.
Well, it's true.
I believe
well, it's
King
better
Charles
than dealing with the stool.
Yeah, mind you,
Yeah.
the stole of the crown was the most prestigious
Job.
job in the council, in the Privy Council, because they were the closest to the king or queen.
I'll say. Scary stuff. Well, 1800. That's kind of an interesting start for us this time. What do we have here? With the quasi-war action of 1st of January 1800, a naval battle off the coast of Haiti between 4 United States merchant vessels escorted by the naval schooner, the USS Experiment, and a squadron of armed barges manned by Haitian pirates known as picaroons under the command of General Andre Rigard, and it ended indecisively. So the pirates were up in arms, but they were Haitian pirates.
Another little history is in 1800 is when the White House and John Adams occupied the White House.
We have I am going to try to say this name. Ferrarip 45. Ferrarip. Anybody else want to try to say that one? Hello.
Ferrarip 45, I think. I believe you're correct there. 1886, too late.
Yeah. Join in, folks. Get those little bits and pieces of history out there.
Here you go. Another bit of fun fact, actually. So 1800, the first use of the battery was invented. Might have been 1881.
Just call them Ferrari.
Yeah. So it's Ferrari P 45.
Mm-hmm. Sir William Herschel, he discovered infrared radiation in 1800.
I can't wait to hear some of the medical facts from the time.
Oh, they should be just more interesting than not, I guess.
That was the time of chopping up bodies.
Oh, yeah. Alexander Volta described his new invention, the Voltaic pile, the first chemical battery, in a letter to the Royal Society of London. And the Royal Navy ship of the line HMS Queen Charlotte, which was actually commissioned in 1790, caught fire off the coast of Capria with a loss of 673 lives.
Wow, that's a lot of people on the ship back then.
That's a lot of people on a ship. You got to remember that ship would have been good old English oak.
Yeah. That's why a lot of our deforestation comes from building the ships. And they end up to import it from Africa. Right, come on, what's the 1800?
Actually, that's an interesting point. Going back a little, we're talking shipbuilding and how it deforests. One of the countries that was deforested the worst was Lebanon. If you were to go to Lebanon today, you would hardly find a cedar left, even though it's on their flag, because all their ships were made from the cedars of Lebanon.
Oh. Do you know that's actually? Hey, the bud flies. Nice to see you. You have a Napoleon from 18. 18. I know I've got coins.
He's got coins coming out of his ears. He's got so many, he can't find them.
he gets far more accurate as the years go on. As soon as we start getting into more of the modern era, suddenly they seem to appear.
I will find one, I promise you. Where's Jason when you need him?
June 4th of 1800, the War of the Second Coalition Siege of Genoa. The French army is evacuated from Genoa. Marshal Andre Messina is allowed to march out with all the honors of war. A patron of his force joins General Louis Gabriel Suchet, and the rest is conveyed in British ships to Antibes. You know, it was a violent time back then, you know. It wasn't. You may not hear the major battles and the major wars, but there are a lot of minor things going on. But when you start looking at the numbers, it's quite frightening.
I got something on a bit more of a friendlier note here. Ludwig van Beethoven's Symphony No. 1 premieres at the Burger Theater in Vienna.
Oh, very neat.
So that's pretty cool on the 2nd of April.
Yeah, that is very neat.
And for you Americans out there, the U.S. Library of Congress is founded in Washington, D.C.
Oh, this will make you guys very happy. On August 1st of 1800, King George III gave royal assent to the Second Act of Union to unite the Kingdom of Great Britain and Kingdom of Ireland, both ruled by him, into the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland.
Nice.
And everyone's so excited that it happened today.
Where it's right now.
Hey, TV all, welcome aboard.
Do you know what is annoying me? All my coins, every time I pick them, they're facing the wrong way. What's that? 1818. It's getting closer.
The third treaty of San Ildefonso. Spain returns Louisiana, New Spain, to France in return for the Tuscany area of Italy.
I got a coin here from the 1550s. Does that help?
You're just, you know, that's like shooting at a target and you're hitting outers and misses.
There's something you've missed out here, actually. The first smallpox vaccination made in North America at the Trinity, Newfoundland.
Oh, that's neat.
So that's a pretty... When did you invent smallpox? 100 years ago? 150 years ago?
Did you say invent?
Well, discover, I should say, not invent. Incident. I can't remember what year that was.
Nick Molnar's in the house.
Nick! He's a wonderful man. Do you know what?
1800?
I'm still to upload a video. I've caught up with Jason's. I've caught up with everyone's, mostly everyone's. Carl's been really busy.
1800, Nick Molnar finds gold in a secret creek in his near his Ontario residence.
I go further. Oh my word! Now I found a 1970 proof flooring now.
I'll give you I'll give you a second to show a few of your things while I switch over to 1801 here. There you go. You got the floor.
Me? I haven't even got anywhere near 18.
Yeah, I know. Just show some of the ones that you got.
Okay.
Gives me a chance to switch.
I don't know how I'm going to do this. I can do this. The sun.
Oh my goodness.
$1837, but that's later. 1895, 1878, 1894, 1900. Going. Why is it going that way? And my coins are going the other way. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this camera up a minute on this side. Now how do I get to chat? Right. EAC's in the house. Right.
I was wondering when EAC was going to show up.
On loving thumbnail, by the way.
Oh, do you?
I do indeed.
All righty. We've got one here to show you folks.
Right, I'm going to go into basement a minute and
on the screen, you're going to see an 1801 50 cent in VF30 condition, and this coin is worth $10,000.
That's just a beautiful coin.
wow.
1801. So we're talking 1801, folks. That is an absolutely lovely coin.
It's stunning. That's one of my favorite US coin designs by far.
That is a very beautiful coin. And I've been kicking myself out of blinking. Hopefully I can rescue it.
1801 was a busy year. The Legislative Union of Great Britain and Ireland completed the Act of the Union that they started in 1800. And Giuseppe Piazzi discovered the asteroid and dwarf planet Sirius. Boy, they must have had really good vision back there in 1801.
A lot of carrots.
I think he squinted a lot. Just to have a see.
And
Right.
Toussaint Louverture triumphantly enters Santo Domingo, the capital of the former Spanish colony of Santo Domenico, which has become a colony of Napoleonic France. Aha! Wow, look what's happening now. We've got some Napoleon action happening here.
Right,
John Marshall is appointed the Chief Justice of the United States.
Right, I think I'm in the basement here now.
I was looking at my phone. I thought I had a really cool fact. But I wanted to back it up. And it's a little later than what we're doing now. I'm gutted.
Well, we'll get there.
Yeah, just let me know when you come to 1817.
Well, that's not today or on Wednesday, but next week? No, week after, I think. Yes, we had a president sworn in March 4th of 1801. Thomas Jefferson sworn in as the third president of the United States. There's EAC. 1801, the Battle of Copenhagen. Top of the morning to you there, Silver Tenny.
Silver Tanifer! I'm in the basement, I think, on the other camera. There we go. Right. Okay, I'm going to switch this on. Let's hope this works. Right, you want me to show some old ones?
Yeah, you can show a few there. We'll diverge for a second. Go ahead.
There you go. That's oh man. Do you know what?
That
I'm just
is
going to take
really
it.
hard to see.
Yes. I'm going to take it out the flip a minute and.
I think it'll give me a chance to consume some tea. Yeah, Nick, you know, you're always welcome here, my friend. Yeah, 16. Oh, yeah, 16. So, what, 4:30 in Ontario?
I don't know if you can see it that well, but.
If I had cataract. Oh, wait a minute. I almost saw it. Oh, there. What is that one we're looking at?
That is a 1550s Jetton coin. This is from Nuremberg. And this would be made from either like armor, spare metal. You got to think it is of a like a gaming token or a counter token. When they used to count whatever whatever you bought in for bartering, they would use these. And you can spell it either way, either JETTON or JETON. And yeah,
What are they? Bronze and copper, or what are they?
I believe, actually, I don't know what this metal is, actually. All I know, it weighs 1.5 grams. And they're very easy to bend as well. They're very, very light.
I think they've got a few of them that I randomly bought, like with like other stuff. They're quite cool.
Very, very expensive. The Nuremberg ones are really, really, really expensive coins. Listen.
EAC, it's interesting you brought up the Barbary War because 1800s when the U.S. and the British were starting to have problems with Haitian pirates. And now, of course, we're looking at the Barbary War. That would definitely be dealing with pirates as well.
But back then we had only problem with pirates. Now we've got problems with everyone. The British.
Now, with that Jetton, was that the habit of chipping pieces off, or is it just damage?
Oh, no, I think it's just wear and tear over time. You know, the soldiers. I think you've got to think of these like Monopoly pieces. Really, they used to have their own kind of count-in or counters, poker chips, whatever you want to call them. That's what these basically are.
The metal was.
Yeah, this one here is the Western type. And we've got a great museum where we are. And the guy, as I said, with my pirate coin, he wasn't too sure where it came from.
That's very interesting.
So there's a lot more this one because it's got a lot more detail.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got the person, even though there's a person who actually designed this, or the translation. It's the word of God would be on there,
right?
And it's designed. I can't even pronounce that. I actually not.
Hans Krumnickel.
Hans Krumnickel, the second.
I'll never complain about my name again.
So yeah, so that's basically the obverse. I think that's the
very
obverse.
Interesting.
I can't remember. There it is.
Yes.
That's the obverse. Is the orb. So you got the rose orb.
Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to switch back to 1801 again, just so that we can get some of the folks in the chat to get some of the history out there. And then when I switch over to 1802, you can bring up some more of your coins that you have there. Okay, what's happening?
You've got feedback.
Has he got something on? Has he had a phone call?
I don't know where that came from.
1802. Thanks, babes.
Okay, that was rather strange. Got to have at least one thing go wrong every time I come on.
1945, 1970. That's later.
What the heck was that? So you're asking me that? That's my other device went kind of wacko. I'll get that fixed shortly. So continue to share about 1801, folks. Bring up some facts and figures about what went on during that mintage year.
I got this awesome coin here, and this is very rare. It's a Welsh dragon button.
Gee.
That's also extremely expensive.
Yes, it is. One of my prized possessions.
It's worth a minimum of £3 million.
I'll take two.
I think you've probably got two.
I'll take two. It's priceless. All gifts are priceless. $1831. 18. I'm not going to show anything later. 1840. Why's my coins going upwards? I think I can get some headway. I'm going backwards and I'm going forwards. Oh, hang on. No. Oh, no, I got something somewhere. But where? Where is my King George III stuff? King George II. King Edward II. Whoa, 100 years later. The $half miniatures is 30,289. Peter Bose. Teaser Paul the first assassinated a part of a big. Oh, wow. 1666. Here's everything.
Well. That took a little bit of work.
Yeah, you see, with the Tsars, though, like the Russians just like to kill each other, just to try and take over the throne for Russia.
You think?
It's not that they like to do it too often.
Right, King Edward III. No.
Well, I think I finally got it set. Don't know what happened to that sound.
Happens sometimes. I think one device is on and one device is off, and then we got both sounds on. You get that echo.
Yeah, but the sound was shut off on the other one. It's still come on. I think it's just getting old.
You didn't have a text. That's what normally happens. If you get like a text or a notification, it switches it off.
1801, Battle of Alexandria in Egypt. British troops defeated the French, but the British commander, Sir Ralph Abercrombie dies later of a wound received in the action. And March 23rd, 1801, Tsar Paul I of Russia is murdered. He is succeeded by his son, Alexandria I.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of history there. That's how around this era is loads of history everywhere.
Sir William Henry Harrison.
Does the
Oh, go ahead.
No, go on.
So William Henry Harrison was appointed the first governor of Indiana Territory. It's interesting that he would have a fort named after him in Helena, Montana. Fort William Henry Harrison. That's actually the fort where the Devil's Brigade were trained.
We spoke about that, didn't we?
We did.
We got to go over some of this history again, man, because we've got to start taking notes down. Oh yeah, by the way, my brain is officially broken, by the way.
Don't say that in front of the women. They'll know.
Zoe knows already anyway. I was looking at some old videos, and I've even got the wrong dates in some of them, and no one picked it up. I was thinking, why is that like that and like that? And then on my card ones, I got the wrong season in as well on all of them. So I've been doing a lot of editing today. And I thought, I'll sit back while I'm doing some editing. I can listen to Kyle, and he hasn't done a video for a couple of months.
I've recorded one.
Oh, that's true. He hasn't done any for a while.
I'll be honest with you. It's more.
Hi, Ted, Bob.
It's not that I haven't been buying coins. It's actually finding the time just to sit down and record.
I know you're busy.
Yeah, because I run in the election in December. I've got another election I'm running in now in May as well. So it's very busy at the moment. I've got to go out canvassing and knocking doors and talking to people tomorrow.
I know you're busy. This is what makes YouTube unfair when it comes to the 4,000 hours. In my view, anyway.
I just saw something really interesting, something that Canada could use for their politicians. June 15th, 1801, a bull breaks through the barriers at a bullfight in Madrid, killing 2 people, including the mayor of Torrejon de Ardoz, and injuring a number of other spectators. So I wonder if we can get bullfights in Ottawa. That would be awesome.
You know what? I wouldn't blame you.
Hello, Russian digger.
Alex.
Silver Tanny's trying to be funny about did you see that?
Yeah. You used your brain swapping machine on your spaceship, didn't you, babe? Yeah. 10 Bob's in the house. Doing a £500 worth of £2 coins earlier.
Here's a classic example in 1801 how things could go right and wrong in almost the same time. June 27th of 1801, the siege of Cairo ended, and Cairo fell to British troops. And just a little over a week later, the Battle of let's see if I can say this right, Algeciras, the French fleet defeats the British fleet.
In a few
So
days.
there's the British winning on one end and losing on the other.
Don't that sound like the recent events with in Afghanistan?
Yeah, let's not go there. August 1st. Firefly? Yes.
Yeah, Firefly Kelly.
I love all these battles, matey. It's making me feel at home. The first Barbary War, action of 1 August 1801, the United States Navy schooner, the USS Enterprise, that's the
I knew you were
1799,
going to say that.
captured a
Live long and prosper, my
14-gun...
friends.
What's that?
I said live long and prosper, my friends.
Well, yeah, apparently they didn't. The Tripolitan Corsair Politica, Tripoli off the North African coast, was sunk in a single ship action. Lucky shot probably hit the magazine.
You know what their sea chant wasn't you? Was all about. It was come in peace to shoot to kill. From the
I'm sorry, my favorite's Heart of Oak.
You never have you heard of that one? The film?
Yes.
Star Trek.
Yes. You're talking to a hardcore trekker here. You never knew a privateer could be a trekker, but yes, we are.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, privateers are trekkers.
Trekkers and trackers.
I got another one here. Never really oldie. I can't find any. I and I've still got 2.5 boxes to go through. I'll have to. Oh, hang on a minute.
The Treaty of London signed for a preliminary peace between the French First Republic and the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland.
Napoleon established the French Legion of Honors.
Some things stick around longer than others.
Year Long captures Hanoi, completing the unification of Vietnam. Sorry, my eyes went funny then. Unification of Vietnam.
Cornish engineers Richard Trevick and Andre Vivian demonstrate Puffing Devil, their first steam-powered engine.
Oh, that's pretty interesting, actually.
It is. 1801 had a lot of good things going on.
Hey ho, and a bottle of rum.
We're going to swing over to 1802 while Dale entertains you.
This is one of my favorite Jetsons. Cold that is. 14th century, so was that 400 years ago? 700, 800 years ago. This was made. Reverse is called the triple standard. So you have the fleur de lis. And I believe the triple standard is to do with the lines going through. It's pretty cool. I know it's way, 400 years earlier. Oops, upside down. This is one of my tasks. I must find. Where is it gone? It's here somewhere. I just had it in my hand. 1896.
Oh, that's interesting, 10 Bob.
Yeah, the £2 coin Trevor thick. Not sure whether it was the.
All right, we've got a good one to show you for 1802. This is a lovely example. AU details with a little bit of corrosion. This coin actually goes for slightly over $1,000 on eBay. But
I need a nice one of them for my typeset.
I think the
I need
details are
quite a
lovely
few
on that. Look at the
typeset.
hair. That's beautiful.
Even
No,
with
Even
the
if there is a
colours,
little
it's
corrosion.
Looks like it's just
a
a
stunning coin.
It looks like it may have been a Doug one with the pitting that's on there. I've seen a lot of Doug coins that way.
Skipper. What I'm
Aye.
going to do for Wednesday, I'm going to go through coins date order. I'm going to sit on this tomorrow, and I'm going to go, and then I know exactly where I am.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thomas Bruce, the 7th Earl of Elgin, he was the British ambassador to the Ottoman Empire. He began removal of the Elgin marbles from the Parthenon in Athens, claiming they were at risk of destruction during the Ottoman occupation of Greece. The first shipment departed Pyrrhus on board Elgin's ship, the Mentor, with many boxes of molds and sculptures, including 3 marble torsos from the Parthenon. And it's interesting to note that the Greek government is still fighting to get those back. You want to see them? I guess you have to go to the Royal Museum.
I'll be honest, there's a lot of world governments that are fighting to get back stuff that we stole from some point or another.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the last major thing that was stolen from Westminster was the stone for Scotland. And they wouldn't class as criminals, actually got away with it because they were brave. I can't remember what the stones were called. Remember what the stones were called? I can't remember what the stones are called now.
I'm not sure.
I would have said the Blarney Stone, but I think I would have been incorrect on that one.
Yeah, that's Irish.
It's also Blarney.
Right? Ireland. That's why I couldn't hear you. Skip, got to get you one of these soon, didn't I?
Did any of you guys get your sets yet?
I haven't had anything yet.
Okay, well, that's got to be.
All I know is
Oh yeah! Look who's sneaking in here.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome, Darren.
Hello.
Oh, time to close a YouTube window, clearly.
1891, no.
There we go. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone, and all the ships at sea.
It's a pleasure seeing you, matey.
Good to see you, Dimebag.
It's my day off. Woo woo.
France annexes the Kingdom of Sardinia.
Let's go through some history. What are we on? 1802, right?
Yep. Enjoy your bingo there, Firefly. Hmm. 1802. Interesting. That's the year that the Rosetta
Enjoy
Stone was
bingo.
brought to England.
Coining around.
You can't take
Sorry, what
that
was
guy
that again,
seriously.
Numismatics,
He's
sir?
always coining around.
I know
Sorry, there
David
was
Carlisle
two of
was
us
there a
there for-
moment ago. I think I missed him. A squirrel.
March
Coining
25th.
around, yes. 2-pack, isn't it?
Oh, that's right. That is 2-pack.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct. I told you.
March 25th.
To the 27th, the Treaty of Amiens between the French Republic and the United Kingdom ends the War of the Second Coalition. This treaty also ended the French Revolutionary Wars.
And that's pretty interesting. And that started from, the dates were 20th of April 1792 until 27th of March 1802. 9 years, 11 months. There was a lot of coalitions going on then.
Right. I am
In April.
Guys, and leave you. I am overdue for bed pretty much now.
Well,
my
thank
new
you for
host-
coming up.
No problem at all.
Overdue
I
for a
see
video
all
as
you
well.
guys soon. Well,
It's
it's
always
on my
not-
phone. I'm just going to be bothered. I've got to be honest. One of the main reasons is I've lost my cable because my phone charger isn't USB. It's a USB-C on both ends, so I have to try and find my cable with the USB port on the other end to upload it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the reasons why it hasn't gone up as well. But I will see you all soon, and I'll probably speak to you on Discord as well.
Look
At
forward
some
to
point.
it, my friend.
Take care, guys.
Take care.
Comment about coin, bros. See you later.
Always awesome.
And there he was gone.
You are that Quebec
Yeah,
guy
too
looking
bad.
for his shoes.
That's your man.
I looked down and there they were. Gone. Well, 1802 in Canada, we're young.
Rather.
William Wordsworth, I've heard of him.
Well, we already know the transition that went on just prior to 1802 in Canada. We're talking the defeat of the French. We now have the British ensconced across Canada and into the United States, which at the time was also a British colony. Well, not 1802, but they thought they were.
Can you imagine what would have happened if we had just continued on down there, made the whole thing a British colony? Then we all would have separated from the Queen the way we more or less have at this point, where we have our de facto separation at this point. And then we would all be of one, right from the top to the bottom.
Yeah, probably end up with the United States of America with 100 stars.
The United States of Britain. The British states, the British North American states.
Well, we're getting a little off topic. You do remember their first flag was the Union Jack with the stripes, right? It was identical to the Stars and Stripes.
Wow, yeah. I never thought of that.
George Washington.
What did they call that? The Continental flag, I think they called it.
1818. the Cambridge flag.
Hmm.
Yeah, the Cambridge flag, and it was in 1886, I think, or 1887. When was the War of Independence finished? 1887.
1876.
Isn't it 1776?
Oh,
Sorry,
1876.
1776. What am I thinking?
1876. Yeah, it was called the Cambridge flag.
1776.
No, that's the War of Independence. He's talking about the date for the Cambridge flag. And he said 1876, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
it was a year before. It was after the Revolutionary War. It flew, and then the Stars and Stripes was done a year after.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
They're going to make me learn.
It's still being flown today, in fact. 1776. You know, when it's got a 6 on the end, something happens in Britain. It's a true fact. 1666 was Great Fire of London. Okay. 1966 was the World Cup. 1776 was obviously the Cambridge flag. So anything with a 6 is significant to the United Kingdom, somewhere along the line.
There we go. The Italian region of Piedmont became a part of the French Republic, and August 2nd of 1802, in a plebiscite, Napoleon Bonaparte was confirmed as the first consul of France.
An area called Piedmont.
I'm just about to read that one out. I was just about to read. I was actually looking at the history behind it. Piedmont.
Honestly, the name of it is kind of French.
It is.
Piedmont.
Piemonte in Italian. It's a northwest region of Italy.
They decided it wasn't any good for wine, so give it to the French.
Yeah.
I love early monarchs and how they try to come across to the common man, especially parliamentarians and whatnot, so that they sound more intellectual than what they are. Boy, that sounds really familiar. November 16th, 1802. The newly elected British House of Lords is inaugurated by King George III, who tells the members, "In my intercourse with foreign powers, I have been actuated by a sincere disposition of the maintenance of peace, but adds that my conduct will be invariably regulated by a due consideration of the actual situation of Europe and by a watchful solicitude for the permanent welfare of my people."
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So he paid his speechwriter well, apparently.
And the common folk would have gone, let's go off down the old pub. I don't think they used the word intercourse. They probably didn't know what that meant.
The last time I did tongue twisters like that was when I tried to sell Amway. Yes, we develop micro units of consumable business, which leads to the development of commercial and domestic accounts. What? So, yeah, just listen to our Prime Minister if you want to hear the same sort of stuff. And
you know what? What's great? I still love that old show. I mention it all the time.
He starts crying.
Which show is that?
What's my line? The moderator for that, John Daly, he constantly spins words out like that.
He did. That's true.
I love the way he does that.
Still watch him on YouTube.
I go to bed watching What's My Line, actually.
That's
A
not
very
a
im-
program.
a very important thing happened in 1802. In December of that year, the Health and Morals of Apprentices Act in the United Kingdom came into effect. Essentially, that regulated the conditions for child labor in the factories. Although poorly enforced, it pioneers a series of factory acts, which started getting the children out of the bloody mines and whatnot.
Which made it so much harder to get
It basically ended work factories, and I think it began weekends as well. That's where weekends come into play, because you wouldn't have to work on a Sunday because it was like a religious day. Me.
Are there no workhouses? We're going to switch over to 1803. I just have to find a good example here for us. Just think, pretty soon we'll be able to actually show the coins that we actually have.
Yep. I know I got some 1800 coins here somewhere. I just literally.
There we go.
Louisiana's purchased. Yeah, we got a long wait until we get a coin for 1803.
We're having a gloriously breezy day here today. Just a little crack of the window when you get that whoo, she's coming right in.
We got this one. This is
that's a
guinea.
good question. That's for you, Dale.
Collecting all sorts of stuff since I was 9, and I this is just a little bit. Whoops.
Let's see. The first edition of Alexander Balthazar Laurent Grimaud de la Renaisse Almache de Go, my lord, Gourmands, the first guide to restaurant cooking, is published in Paris. Of course, in order to really get to use the cookbook, you have to be able to say the name. And I would imagine it's probably all cheesy, overcooked French food. Personal opinion, of course.
Oh, it's always good for a while, but then after that it gets, all that great food gets tiring. You want a macaroni and cheese and a loaf of bologna, right?
Oh, fried.
No.
Yeah. Do you want to put me back on screen? I'll show you this third guinea.
By all means, yeah. There you are.
A skinny guinea?
Oh, wait, you got something else? You got another... Oh, hold on. There you are.
There you go. It's our third guinea. That's probably the only coin we had available at the time. But there was nothing until 1807 for coins. So this would have been gold. King George V. George Jarvis III, that is.
It's interesting to see the obverse on these monarchs. You can tell they're overfed with fabulous foods and whatnot. You don't see too many skinny ones.
There you go. That's better. So we have George Jarvis III, Diagrachia, and that should be on the other side. I'll just blow it up a second. Britanniarum, King, Defender of the Faith, or Defender. I don't think it's part of 1803. There we go. So you have the crowns. This is a 1/3 guinea.
That's an interesting shaped crown.
Yeah, that's the. I can't remember what diadem that is now. George, King George. I'm gonna have to find out what diadem that is, because
I don't recall ever seeing a crown that shape. I do see similar features to other crowns. That would be a king's crown, but it's the way the edge is curved.
yeah, this is the. You're absolutely right. This is like the George IV state diadem, which is that one there. Or actually, it might have been Edward's crown, King Edward's crown. That might be. Let me just have a look a second. I'm pretty sure that could be Edward the First or Second. The orb. Just trying to think. I have to go online a second.
Emperor Jia Lang orders all bronze wares of the Tai Son dynasty to be collected and melted into 9 cannons for the royal citadel in Hue, Vietnam. Oh boy. Well, the one thing I can say about 1803 is that was the year that they effectively did the Louisiana Purchase in the United States, bought the territory off of Spain, if I remember correctly. No, it was France, because Spain sold it to France and France took it over, so it'd be France. It's interesting how they instead of having 1 cent, they had the 1/100 at the bottom of this coin.
Do you know what? I like those simple but effective coins like that. It says a lot about the coin, and there's not much going on.
Mm-hmm.
So you have like a tide rose with the what reef is that? Is that the oak reef? Is
a laurel? Or...
You know, not
you got the laureate reef?
That doesn't have a. That looks more like a flowing hair, isn't it? Maybe some of our American collectors will be able to help me.
Can anyone place an ancestor in 1880? I don't know. My dad was born in 1928, so probably my great granddad.
I can trace mine back past then to the Earl of Skye.
February 5th, English explorer George Bass and his crew sailed from Sydney to Tahiti and Chile. They were never seen again. Wow.
Bye-bye. Bet you there was a fair number of that going on.
February 25th, Evil Arts Conservatives in history right now. I'm just trying to figure out what crown is.
Yeah, I've not seen one like that before.
I'm not sure if it's Edward.
An important bit here in 1803, Napoleon Bonaparte ordered the establishment of 5 military camps to defend the coast of France located at Bayonne, Ghent, Saint-Amour, Campagne, and Saint Malo, and one in the occupied Netherlands at Utrecht. Each one has 20,000 infantry and 2,000 cavalry to defend it. That's quite a bit. Oh, interesting bit. Edward Despard, along with 6 others, are hanged and beheaded for plotting to assassinate King George III and trying to destroy the bank. Okay, now that's one I didn't know.
There's some news.
I did not know that.
I think that one bears reading again. February 21st, 1803, Edward Despard, along with 6 others, are hanged and beheaded. Well, they're being thorough. King George III. But just why would they destroy the bank also after killing the king, I wonder?
I think to do like oppressions like they're doing in Canada right now. What is the details of these coins?
Are these pictures or are these coins some of us have? Because I have nothing this old. I'm waiting for a good old 58 before I start really having coins per se.
Come on, there you go. I don't know what's going on with my camera here.
It's weighted down by all those cool stickers.
that's the monitor.
I know. Just kidding. Joking with you. It revolutionized not just the symphony, but music itself, moving into a new century. It is novel in the form of notes. It is like a novel in the form of notes. So what is that? We're talking about what exactly? I missed the previous comment, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Interesting. There it is.
The Eroica, the single most important work Beethoven had composed to date. Hide your young women, there's a thug in the house.
Doug Stacken. Hello.
Hey, Thug Stack. I can't speak. Thug Stacking, how's it going? Oh man. Do you know a lot of these brokers and these what do you call them, bullion companies, they just tell you about what the price is and stuff like that, but they don't give you any information on what the coin is about, and that's really frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
We found this decent subject that we thought you might actually buy, so we made a coin of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a really nice example. Okay. I'm going to move on. 1804.
Because it bugged me to 1804.
Silver Tennifer is
This is going to
saying
be the
words I
Guinness
don't
again.
understand.
There we go.
What is the Cinda of Galawar? I've never heard of that. Is that a thing?
Anglo-Martha War.
They don't teach us much about that in Canada.
No, they don't.
I've never seen.
Anybody got an idea what this coin is?
Money. Well, it's Georges III.
He looks
Yeah.
pissed off.
What do you think the coin?
Says it's
Well, if you had
5
a
shilling.
no,
It's a commemorative.
It's 10
no,
bob.
it is in
It's
fact
It's a 3. $1.
It's a
Bank of
dollar?
England
$1. Extra fine, no less. Ooh.
That's actually really nice looking.
Hey, wait a second. I said 5 shillings.
That is pretty neat.
I said 3.
You did say a shilling.
I didn't say the right number of shillings. I lose. That's pretty cool.
These are really, really nice coins.
What are we looking at there? Where's that source?
That is from actually Charles.
Shard. I've never even heard of that. Well, that looks
Charges
like
like they're like the they're like Baldwins. They're like really prestigious coins. Yeah, they follow Instagram and I follow them on charts and like Baldwins and what would you have? It's they're nothing. I mean, they're Royal Mint distributors. Like the US Mint would distribute out to like other vendors, and these are like prestigious stuff.
kind of stuff you would buy at a heritage auction kind of situation. Over here.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. So you're looking around between
$1,000.
$850 for that one and $325 for the bottom one.
Hmm.
You can see why that top one was sold quite quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So that one there is basically sold.
It's very nice.
That's amazing. I like the Britannia on there. The beef and
Yeah, it still looks like a wheelchair to me.
what? Yeah.
Okay, 1804. New Jersey became the last of the northern United States to abolish slavery.
Get out of Jersey.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
And 9th of October 1804, Hobart, the capital of Tasmania, is founded. And
The Castle Hill Convict Rebellion broke out in New South Wales, led by Irish convicts in Australia. Didn't know that.
this is from 1827 coin.
Jean-Victor Marie Moreau, French general who plotted in the overthrow of Napoleon in the Pichegru conspiracy, was arrested and exiled to the United States. I can think of worse places to be exiled to.
Oh, wow. In February 21st, the first locomotive Richard Trevithick runs for the first time along the tramway of the Parry-Darren Ironworks. Yes, I'm not. Tuffy Coins is not here to explain that, but he was the man to do that, and in Wales, of course. And I can actually show you a Trevithick £2 coin, in fact.
I've never seen
Something
my
along-
name worked into another name before like that. Interesting.
On March 10th of 1804, regarding the Louisiana Purchase, they had a Three Flags Day in St. Louis. A formal ceremony is conducted to transfer ownership of Louisiana Territory from France to the United States. And the Napoleonic Code is adopted as French civil law. That Napoleonic Code is actually quite prevalent throughout all of the world.
There you go, Skip. That's what Ogia Coins was talking about.
Oh, focus. Oh, yeah.
So you
Oh,
have
that's-
at the top there, it would
I
say
like those.
that's the trevithick on the Penny Darren Ironworks. And if you notice, if you go onto the edge, did I not send you one of these out? You've got arches going across the edge.
That's cool.
Doctor Who coin collecting. I did do a coin review on this. It's one of my favorite designs, in fact. I can't remember the mintages.
Oh, that's interesting. Love that.
You know, my eyes have just gone mental.
Yeah, one of the things I have to bring up, guys, I'm seeing in the chat. I know there's a lot of issues in some of the other channels, but I don't want it brought here. We don't do any auctions or anything on the channel. It's simply sharing history and learning more about coinage, and that's it. So any troubles, if I block, it's not because I don't like you guys, but if I see stuff like that, I have zero tolerance for it. So don't bring the nasty stuff from other channels here. Enough said. Oh, very interesting. Okay. What is the 12th Amendment? I'd be curious to know that.
Amendment.
For the United States.
That was the 12th thing they got wrong and had to fix. They're not very good at doing things like that.
Oh, dear.
What you call it. That's what I'm, It's like our 12th admitted mistake, and this is the fix for it. There's lots of other things they should change by amendment, but they haven't yet. But they don't recognize their mistakes yet. They will. Time is very good that way.
40 merchantmen are wrecked when a convoy led by the HMS Apollo runs aground off Portugal. Well, I can think of worse places to run aground. They could have ended up on Pitcairn.
I think it's to do, as it says here, I'm just reading this quickly because I'm trying to figure out what this. To the United States Constitution provides a procedure for electing the president and vice president. It replaces the procedure in Article 2, Section 1, Clause 3 for electoral college. Originated function amendment was processed in Congress on December 9th, 1803. Blah, blah, blah. Electoral college under the 12th Amendment. I have to check that out, actually.
1804, the Lewis and Clark expedition. The Corps of
Really?
Discovery, whose purpose is to explore the Louisiana Purchase, suffers its only death when Sergeant Charles Floyd dies, apparently from acute appendicitis. And can anybody tell me who Lewis and Clark's guide was?
I can.
Was it someone Fleming?
No. Go
There's a
ahead.
young Indian lady. His name is Shaka Julia, and I have many coins with her face on them.
Oh, Shaka
Exactly.
Julia.
Yes.
She was also she was interpreter, wasn't she?
Yeah,
Oh, I might be behind the conversation.
she did interpret for Lewis and Clark, and the biggest mystery of all, even though she did get married, there's two rules of thumb about her. When did she die? She either died only a few years after the expedition, or she died later on in the 1890s. But no one can, and so there's actually memorials throughout the United States of where she supposedly had died, but no one knows for sure.
All right, okay. I have to. Do you know what? These things I must check out in history because it's really, really important pieces to bring up. For this, the Shaka Julia.
Papa G. Oh,
Papa G.
you guys know
LNW.
Papa G was the one that won the coin this for the 1,000 or 500 sub GAW.
He did. Congratulations
I just
to
put out my
Papa G,
mind
of
who
course.
it was when I saw it wasn't me. Boo-hoo. No, I'm just kidding. Congrats, Papa G. He's still alive and lives on an island with Elvis. I know.
Well. So, with that, what are we looking at for timing here? Not bad. I would like to decide on who wins some coins. And Heath Dottie's Adventure shows up just at the end. So, running back in the chat. Let's see who. Actually, Silver Tanny actually did some work today. You got some good stuff. And
he did indeed.
Ogre Coins did some good stuff.
Absolutely. Nick's Coins in the house.
And Nick finally comes to visit. She's a little late today, folks, but hi, Nick Gold. How are you?
We got a great group today.
Yeah, we had some really good answers.
Don't forget to whack that thumbs up, guys.
Oh yeah. Where's my magic? Oh, there it is. There it is. Look what I've got here. Love this. So we got 3. You know what, Dale? Pick the first one that you want, that you think deserves it.
I'm going to say my brother from down under, Silver Tea.
Silver Tea. Okay, Silver Tanoa.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. This is no particular order, by the way. Because
shake it up real good. Shake it up really good. Shake it up. Shake it up. Okay, Papa G, I won't pick you anyway. And
Did
we've got
hi to Heath Dottie's Adventures. Heath Dottie in the house.
Oh, you got a 2021 Canadian quarter.
Woo-hoo.
So that's for Tanny.
Nice.
Okay.
And Ogier Coin's done it really well today.
Ogre, yeah, he did. Ogre did a lot today. I'm quite pleased about that. Oh, I do Ogre there.
Tennifer, you got yourself a quarter coming your way. 2021 Canadian quarter.
Oh, Ogre gets a 2019 Canadian nickel.
Nice. Show the nickel, not the date. Oh, look at that. It looks like a freaking
The
proof.
nickel, not the date.
That's in good shape.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Okay,
That's
number
one he coloured in earlier
three.
with silver.
Number three.
Have we had
And
Dottie
do you
here
know
before?
what? It's so difficult between. I reckon EAC.
Chinese. Super
Well,
Chinese.
EAC came in awful
EAC
late.
Or 10 bob EAC. Oh, do you know what? I can't choose, to be honest. I came in late myself. I had to reset the computer.
You know what? I got a newbie in here. Ferrip 45 actually did some contributing that I was impressed with. So I'm going to do Ferrip. And Son of a Gun. You got a really nice one. A Victory Toonie. Right out of the mint roll.
Nice. Right out.
And I'm going to have to...
I'm going to have to sort my calls out because this is just one little box of what I have. There's loads in here. I've got to go through. There's another box down there. There's another box here.
There's no organisation.
No, there's no organisation. It's just.
Hi, Nick. Thanks for coming.
Ogre was the quarter, right?
I don't like singling people out. It's a horrible feeling.
And the other one was Tanny.
I've got this little task. Hang on.
All the way down there.
Well, I say little task.
Okay, I got them set aside. Okay, and I guess I should put my... We can get rid of this one here, and I can go into the chat. I'm going to close this one out.
Pardon me.
Good. And what in the world do you got showing there?
Oh,
look at that.
Pretty things.
That's the buffalo one.
Things that people could, well, quite a few of those things are things that might be pulled from your bucket. I'm just saying. Not that big one in the middle. That one was something I just received that I thought was real pretty. And that other one's one of those American coins I'm looking for my book, except for that's one that don't fit in my book because the hole's already filled. But you know what those other ones are. Just nice examples of some of the pretty colors we put on coins here in Canada. We're pretty like that.
Okay, there's my email address. You want to? I know some of you already have your addresses. I've got some envelopes done up for you. But the rest of you, just send me your address via my email.
And we have Mr. Scrapping, Hoarding, Tinkering Fun. We got Fame in the house, guys.
What are you doing with all the hands? Oh, I see what he's doing. He's doing something there.
No, I'm just farting around. I'm flicking from camera to camera.
Oh, playing.
Well, yeah, because buttons and lights and shiny
Scrapping.
things. Not really my fault. I was
Thank you
programmed this
so
way.
much.
What a great group. Heath, David, Evil, Scrappin', Nick, Silver, Ten Bob, of course you. That sounds like a Ferrari. It's just a great big cool list. Ogre. Of course, you guys work it out, but Tupac and Thug, both here, of course. And Heath,
Yeah.
David. Wow, I feel like I should be looking. Oh, L&W. Wow. What a group. Thanks,
Yeah.
everyone.
Well, I'll be back. I'll be back here on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Trying to get a little earlier so that folks, I don't run into too many streams and try to maximize the number of people that can participate. So, trying to get all the bugs out of the system. It's working a little better. At least I've noticed something. My internet speed's gone up a bit.
Oh, of course it has. Kelly Crawford from
That's good
earlier,
news.
thank you for coming. Russian Digger from the very beginning, thank you.
Yay! Nick's Coin's got my package. Scrapping, thank you so much for the mail, my friend. That was really, really kind of you. And I don't know if you've seen Scrapping Horner and Tinkering Fun's mail call I did for him. As you know, I am a few days ahead on my channel, so I did do that a few days ago, and I like to give individuality to the mail calls. I'd say thank you to Dimebag Darren for the coin you sent me. That's really, really kind of you. And of
It
course,
wasn't sent by me,
Numismaniac.
that was sent by our friend, and I sent it to him, but it's around the how it ever got to you, that's what's important.
We work it the best way we can.
There's more coming, it's just a matter of time. I don't know if I'm gonna do too many more searches. I can't find those few last damn quarters that driving me nuts, man. But I'm gonna give up soon and then just move that other thing along. I've been asking people to help, but no one's sending me any quarters. So, anyway, that being said, that's a thing that has to happen soon. And Dale, you have no idea what we're talking about. Ha!
Absolutely.
Anywho,
You take care, Ten
a
Bob.
new
Much
year.
love, and thank you, Nick, and
See you,
thank you
Ten
for
Bob.
being an awesome friend. Remember,
Yeah.
it's a fun-loving stream. No time for controversial stuff.
None at all. None at all. But and thank goodness we don't have to deal with the auctions and things. I get some hard feelings going. That's all, which is sad.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't mind watching the auctions. I understand why people do it, but that's why when I do an auction, it's only once in the blue moon, and that's why, when it's one after the other.
You know, as I understand it, some people are
and
concerned about.
conservative.
I think some people are concerned about some of the legalities involved, and you know what? If you want to be concerned about that, it's probably smarter than some of those that maybe aren't. But you do you, and then let them do them. And if they get themselves in hot water because there was some rule they should have been following, you waved your finger at them, you told them. But after that, what are you going to do?
Yeah,
Because your
I think it all comes down to respect, doesn't it, Darren?
Well, always. Doesn't it always? I mean, in all cases, but you want to help a person if you have knowledge they don't have, but once you've imparted that knowledge, like I have friends who believe in a flat earth. I tell them it's round. They tell me it's flat. We've shared opinions. Now, can we go on being friends, or is this the deal breaker? Because,
exactly.
I can find a way around most things, but, you don't have to be right like me, and I can still like you.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it does become a point as where are you supporting a friend to be supporting financially? It is a fine line. I'm not against anybody trying to make money, but there's a fine line between buying something well overpriced to either supporting a friend or ripping a friend off. And but yeah, it's nice to actually come into a channel, talk coins, talk history, and that's what I really miss, and I love it. I love it. Skipper knows I'll have coming over every Monday and Wednesday.
Yeah. Scrap and Horton Tinker and Fun. Put on your link.
Yeah.
I've made you moderator.
I have Sunday off, so I can join up, and I'm always watching on Wednesdays while I work, and I'm typing when I can, so I'm out there. But then it's just me enjoying the fun.
And I know you come into mine. I know see like your eyes sometimes are a dot to see on my stream. Yeah. But I have fun, I have fun.
There, I've made a number of you moderators, so you ought to put your links in there by all means.
Oh no, I'm a moderator.
Oh, Heath Dottie's Adventures. I really like theirs. There you go. Moderator. David Clark. Oh, David. How did I miss you? Okay, David. Yeah, I see you a lot.
David's not here.
Ferret 45, you're new. I got to get to know you. Do you have a channel?
That's why I like with Nick's Coins as well. She talks sports, she talks coins, she talks anything, and it's fun. It's not in your like, oh right, guys, got to be quiet while the auction's on, and you're like, okay.
Okay, and, no Poker Rosie 2. I think we got most everybody here. If I missed anybody.
You got to work now, Tanny.
I'm a big one for promoting your channels if you're on there. You got one.
Yeah, he is.
Man, oh man, you look like you're on the bridge of the Enterprise there, Darren.
That's what I thought.
All you got to do is pile enough crap off in one spot and turn it on. That's all you have to do. It's all it takes. It looks just like this.
My area looks like the back end of an old warehouse with all kinds of stuff piled up and.
Well, again, I love breaking down, what it is that you see here. So a person has an understanding that although it looks like a lot, it's a lot less than it looks like, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, there are 3 monitors here, but if you open up Craigslist or Kijiji or whatever used thing you can find in your area, you can get monitors for $20 a piece. So let's pretend you're looking at,
awesome.
$60 or maybe $100, maybe $150 worth of monitors there. And they were bought one at a time, except for these 2 on the outside, which match. So there's that. And then the computer this thing is a piece of junk.
I just wish you lived a little closer so you could walk me through my setup, see if I can make it a little bit better.
You could, and I wish I were closer. Canada's a big, wide place.
It is.
Unfortunately.
It certainly is. Yeah, I caught Nick's stream there, Dale. Your ears must have been ringing.
I have to check it out. I will. I promise I will check it out. I always go back to as many people as I possibly can, as everybody knows. I caught up with Jason's today. Oh my god! I saw that gold haul he had. What else is it?
Good one, Papa G.
It's not true.
The 70-inch screens to watch the 70 show.
No, I definitely believe in finding ways to maximize what you've got to the point where this little tablet on my table is just that, an old Android tablet that costs or has a value of about $50 today and has cracked screens on it, but it still totally works for what I want to do with it. There's a few things I've invested in. The speakers are $100 each, kind of thing, used. I bought those used at the music store, so I knew they were good. I bought my new interface. If any of you guys want to plug in actual microphones, the actual kind that use the microphone cable with the 3 pins, then the interface I bought is the one to buy. I still stand beside that. If you ever want to hear about it, let me know and I'll tell you all about why. But
Sure.
boy, it works good.
Good. Nick's. When I went to Nick's channel, the first thing I thought about was how much nicer it was to visit her channel than going to Port Royal to one of the taverns and sitting there drinking, seeing the wenches that are in there. It's much nicer going to visit her channel.
Totally
What are you
agree.
saying?
Totally agree.
You mean she's especially pretty?
There's Zoe.
Yeah.
Say hello, very random.
Maybe.
Oh, Ferris from
Oh, yeah.
Christopher Collects channel. Okay, in the Discord. Now I got you. Yeah, it's quite the crowd that goes in there and they discuss just about anything.
Nick's coin says hi, Zoe. Zoe's gone hi. She can't see, but she is. Oh, you're getting better, they're saying.
Thank you.
She's about to do her blood pressure now.
Well, that's the important thing. Yeah, I was.
Now I to talk about Battleship, and I love it now. The newest
Oh,
one,
it's
and
an
then
awesome game.
That's a registered trademark. We're talking about Battle Chat. That's a
Battle
different
Chat.
thing.
Yes, that's
Different
true.
thing. Not related in any way. Lawyer people. Bug
Not
off.
even the same color.
No, not even.
no, not even the same color, not even the same plastic, not even the same country.
So, do we have anybody that we'd like to raid today?
Hope she's better. Hope she's better.
Let's not quit. What the heck?
Let's take a look and see who's.
Solo. Poker Rossi.
I don't see a lot on here. What the heck?
Apparently, I've caused you the pressure to rise according to Annie. In not so many words.
Something like that.
I've been catching that Coin Show podcast. You ever watch that? That's got some good stuff on there.
Yeah, I watched that the other night. Well, I tried to be fair. And for about, I don't know if you ever actually call it at the beginning, it was like their 200th show.
Right?
I've been there a few times, and they do show good stuff in that. And I was trying to say hello for about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. And there was not much going on about, it was their 200th show. And it's sort of like, for me, died interest a little bit. I have seen it, do more exciting stuff, but that for their 200th show was it was kind of, I didn't actually leave. I actually fell asleep, to be fair. So I don't actually know what happened. I know I was going to play some really old clips of their 200th show.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I do like them. I've been subscribed from them for a while. But yeah, it's like, but it's that they do put on a good show sometimes. I've seen better ones than that 200 ones, to be fair, and that's my opinion. I'm not knocking anyone. They could have done it a little bit quicker. You know what I mean? It's like half an hour of, yes, this is our 200th show. We're going to do something on our 200th show. This is our 200th show, and yeah.
Well, I see Joe Durbin's on.
Joe Durbin's a good guy. I like Joe Durbin.
There's his link there if anybody wants to hit a raid. I'm going to go visit briefly. I want to thank everybody for coming out. It was a lot of fun today.
Oh, the auctions. What was said about the auctions a minute ago was basically, I have done auctions in the past. I think I've done about 6 auctions altogether, if I remember rightly. It's nice to actually go into channels, break away from the auctions, talk coins, talk history, you know, because these coins have been through a lot throughout the years, you know, and that's what I like. But there seems to be where one channel starts off like doing a normal YouTube channel, and then they turn themselves primarily into auctions, and that's all they concentrate on. You know, I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just saying, you know, they sort of diverted away from talking about coins into just only having auctions.
And the big thing, though, Dale, is when they have issues with each other and that their transactions are not going through the way they're supposed to. They get hard feelings, and all of a sudden they're taking it out on the whole community, saying, "Don't go to that person; he'll cheat you," and all this stuff. I don't like that sort of thing, and that's not what my channel's about.
No,
I know
I don't
that's
like
not
that.
yours either. It's about just being friendly with one another, having some fun. There's no auctions on mine at all. I don't, and I don't intend to. So I don't want those hard feelings brought into the channel. As long as you treat everybody with respect, I'm fine.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's down to you. I mean, if it brought I've had it in my channel as well, where two people's having a go at each other because what happened whenever, and I just say, look, I'm not having it here. Go and do it in your own channel.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It does bring the atmosphere down a little bit. And I'm not going to pick sides because I don't know. No one knows the full story or whatever happened, because you're only hearing from one side or the other. And it's wrong to, I said this to Numismaniac before, you know, if you've got a problem with someone, I still wouldn't say not go to that person, because they still have great content. You know what I mean? They still push out great content. And it shouldn't be fair to pick sides in a community, you know, and that's happened a few times since I've been on. And I just can't be bothered to deal with the controversial issues. We've all got better things to worry about. And but I welcome anybody into my streams, you know.
Right.
And the same, a lot of people's.
Exactly. So anyway, I'm gonna cut the stream short. By all means, check with the Durbans. I know I'm gonna very quickly say hello to them. Yeah, there's lots of, you know what, Silver Tanny, there are so many places that you can go that don't necessarily have to be on YouTube for things like auctions. I mean, I most of my stuff I get through Discord. We've got a tight-knit community there where we've developed a trust and a friendship with each other, and we know what we're all collecting. And Dale knows what I'm talking about because he's met many of the people that are on there. The trading is way better. It's way better, and especially I love those Secret Santa coin grab bag swaps. They're crazy. They're supposed to be an example. They're supposed to be $100 grab bags minimum US, and I haven't had one that was much less than $300 in value. It's crazy the stuff that's sent. You never know who you're getting it from. You just get to know one another, and we have a coordinator, and they assign people to trade with, and suddenly your package shows up, and you don't know where it came from. And you're like, wow, this guy knows me. It's because they do get to know you.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen, I've seen the packages, what Numismatics brought out. And trust me, you end up having high blood pressure just to see what he has. I mean, it's crazy stuff. It's scary stuff as well.
I still, when I got that 1945 Canadian silver dollar, and it was beautiful, in that grab bag. It was supposed to be $100 grab bag. That coin alone was worth $400. I mean, what?
At first, you see his face was a picture. He was like, "Oh, is that what?" Then suddenly, he almost fell off the chair. I mean, almost literally fell off the chair.
Yeah, they're fun. I also like the fact that since many of us now have gotten used to collecting worldwide. I collect British and U.S. coins as well as my Canadian, and a lot of the folks, including Dale, we were starting to collect each other's coins. Yeah. We just trade off. It's wonderful. So, you know,
It's
he
easier.
sends me, you know, 50 Ps. I send him toonies and loonies or whatever, and the different sets. And your collection keeps building, and it's fun. It's nice to see your collections grow that way without the stress.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, if I've got spares, spare coins, I'll be happy to do a trade with anybody. You know, I'm not in it to over excel or over exert somebody. So to make anything, it's purely for the collection. And so yeah, it's peace out, everyone. Says Silver T.
Yeah, as we are too. And I don't know where Darren went to, but Darren, thank you for coming out. Dale, as always, my friend.
No problem, Skipper. Anytime.
And everybody else, I'll see you on Wednesday.
Yep.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
I'm gonna check out Nick's. Was it? I think it was a live stream, if I remember rightly. Is that right?
Yeah, she did a live stream. Yeah. And I'll go to Joe Durbin's for a few minutes there and say hello.
Hello to Joe as well. I actually got a Joe Durbin bow, in fact.
Ooh.
So I'll get it
That's
out.
cool. Okay. Have a good one, guys.
Have a good one, everybody. Much love and respect to everyone. You take care, Skipper.
Take care too, bro.
We'll see you Wednesday.
You bet.